Good morning, students. Good morning, everyone. So, today we are going to study further. In the last topic, we have discussed what is democracy. Yes, everyone is aware now what is democracy. Okay, I'll repeat what is democracy. Democracy is a system of government. Clear, students? Democracy is a system of government where people have right to choose their representatives, as in our country we have. Yes, India is the largest democracy in the world. Now we are studying through different forms of government. In different forms of government we have studied dictatorial form of government, monarchical form of government, and parliamentary form of government. Now today we are going to study the presidential form of government. In the presidential form of government, the president is the head of the executive and is elected for a fixed term. Clear? So president is the head of the country. Executive means you all are aware. Executive means who implements the laws, rules and regulations. Legislature who makes the rules and regulations. And judiciary means who gives the judgment. So the legislature cannot remove the executive. He functions with the support of his secretaries. He means the president functions because alone he cannot do. He needs the support of his secretaries. It is possible that the president is from one party and the legislature is controlled by some other party, and such type of government is in the United States of America. Dear students, I'll repeat again. The legislature cannot remove the executive and the president functions according to the support of his secretaries. It is possible that the president is from one party and the legislature is controlled by some other party. The other is unitary form of government. In unitary form of government, a single unit of government has jurisdiction over the entire territory. Means single unit of government has jurisdiction over the entire territory, means complete. If we take the example that India is under the complete control of one government system, that is called as unitary government, and such type of government exists in United Kingdom, France. Now, federal form of government. In this form of government, the power is divided between the center and states. There is written constitution which divides these powers, and an independent and impartial judiciary to settle disputes between the center and states. Australia, United States, the Federal Republic of Germany are the examples of this federal government. In our country also we can say we have the federal government because the power is divided between the center and the states. The real power lies at the central, the highest authority. Clear, students? So this was about the federal form of government. Now we move towards the next topic, that is elements that make a democracy popular. The things that make democracy very powerful. The elements that make democracy are rule of law and respect for right. Rule of law means laws, rules and regulations should be there. See, if rules are not there, we can take the example of our class also, students. Yes, that if there are no rules and regulations in a class, what will be the condition of class? Yes, all would be running here and there, out of class. Most of you would be out of class on the ground, screaming on each other, shouting, no discipline, nothing. Same way, we can take the example at a family also. Yes, at home, if your parents have not made rules and regulations, what would be happening? You would be continuously on your mobiles, watching TV late night, no study schedules, you might be out of the house till late hours. Yes, so rules are must in everyone's life. Now we'll be studying about the rule of law and the respect for rights. Clear, students? In a democracy, there is rule of law and respect for rights. All people are equal before the eyes of law, and law protects them equally. Yes, we have studied that all are equal before the law. Yes, we have got the 6 fundamental rights that also we have studied. So according to that, all are equal before the law. It is not that rich people have only all the rights, poor have no rights. No, everyone is equal before the law. People are granted right to equality, think freely, express their opinion, form associations, and protest against unpopular actions of the government. Yes, we have got the right to express ourselves, to speak anything if something has been done wrong, and if something is wrong, then we can protest against. We can go on dharnas, rallies. Correct? So these we have got from the right to equality. Judiciary acts as a guarantee for the preservation of these rights. Yes, judiciary, the court. If sometimes happens that we are not allowed to enjoy our fundamental rights, then we can seek the help of the court also. And one of the right to constitutional remedies, it is the guarantee of these fundamental rights. So if we are not allowed to enjoy our freedom of equality, then we can move to the court. Decision making mechanism. Decisions made in democracy are the best. Because why they are best, students? Because decisions are taken with the help of the people. People are allowed, or people are participating in the decision making. Decision making mechanisms involves many persons, discussions, meetings, etc. Yes, it is not that one person takes the decision on his own. No, group of people are involved in decision making. A bill goes through a lot of stages before it becomes a law. It reduces chance of hasty and irresponsible decisions. Yes, for example, that a bill goes to lot of changes, means when a bill is signed, any announcement has been made by the government, it goes through several stages, students. It is not that the head of the department has issued this and it is followed. No, you might have seen sometimes the parliament. Yes, many people are sitting, opposition party is also sitting, and a long discussion is going through it. If you want to see it live, you can go on the Doordarshan channel. Sometimes they are showing the meeting of Parliament House also. In that, if they are not agreeing, disagreeing, agreeing, everything is shown how a bill becomes there. So this is the decision making mechanism, means how democracy becomes, because people are involved in the decision making mechanism. So people are happy in democracy. Now, accommodation of diversity. In any society, people are bound to have diverse beliefs, faiths and opinions. Yes, it is not that everyone has the same belief, same faith, not possible. You can take example of your own family. If you are two brother and sister, father, mother or grandparents, then everyone has different opinion, different faiths, different beliefs. We don't have same feeling, same opinion every time. And India is the land of many religions, languages, cultures, castes and beliefs. Yes, diverse religions everywhere. Yes, we have 28 states and something. 122 languages have been nationalized. Different culture. If we talk about our own state Rajasthan, then we have different culture. So for India, then variety of culture, religion, food habits, dressing styles are been there. The preference of one group may clash with that of other. leading to a resentment. However, democracy offers an opportunity to this diversity to negotiate through dialogues and discussions. Yes. So, see, everyone in the family also we have clashes or disagreement, but the democracy offers us an opportunity to do this diversity to negotiate through dialogues and discussions. So students, these are the elements that make a democracy popular. Now here we will stop, and next we will be studying in the next class.